Price of meat got you in a pickle? I just checked out 2 meat subscription boxes. If this is something you're interested in, then let's get started. Hey my lovelies, it's time to dish with D. We're having an unboxing, but not just any unboxing. This is a meat unboxing, or I should say a butcher unboxing. This is not Butcher Box. This is a Good Chop Box. It's very similar to Butcher Box. I will be getting a Butcher Box as well. But I want to try a few different ones because you know the price of beef or meat. People can't find chicken. I don't know what's up with the world right now, but I don't like the fact that we can't get meat at our, so I thought, let's try these. I don't know if I'm going to like it. Again, none of these subscriptions you're tied into. Like, you don't have to get it if you don't want it. But this one, they were giving me $100 off, so I thought, let's try it. It's $100 off the first 3 boxes. I think you get like 35, and 30, something like that. So I thought I'd try this one first. And then we'll move on to the others. But, I'd share it because, I did purchase this with my own money. It comes in a recyclable box. I will show you if it's full. I got the large. Well, I have the boys home. I would love to get the small. I don't remember the price off the top of my head, but I will put it down on the screen for you all. I don't have it on. I think it was like $188. I don't remember. Maybe it was $200. I don't remember. But this is what I got. Now, you can customize them. I just took their suggestions because it's meat. I wanted to try a little bit of everything, so I thought that's what I'll do tonight. So let's get to unboxing. All right, first thing we have is sockeye salmon, wild caught sockeye salmon. All right, caught in U.S. waters, no antibiotics or added hormones, and sustainably resourced or sourced. So you get 3 packs of 2 fillets each. Okay, looks pretty good. Gives you the calorie counts. I'm going to put everything in the freezer. It comes with, like I said, with dry ice, so I'm going to put it right in the freezer. Hence why I'm just doing this and getting it up. Next, beef top sirloin steak. 4 servings per container. We got 4 beef top sirloin steaks. That's pretty nice. All right, very cool. Next is, looks like 8 beef burgers, 1/3 pound beef burgers. Because boys love, it looks like there's 4 on each one. There's 8. They're going to love this one. Pork thick cut bacon. I never buy thick cut bacon, but it's always good once in a while. The boys will go gaga. Look at the thickness of those. Yes, please. They're going to go crazy because my family loves beef. We don't have it enough. But obviously that's going to change. Beef ranch steaks. Get 2 beef ranch steaks. Born, raised, and harvested in the USA. No antibiotics or added hormones. All vegetarian diet. Says that for all the things. And what do we have here? Beef for stew. 4 ounces per container. So we have a pound of stew meat. We're going to have some stew. Ooh, I love stew. All right, what do we have here? Ground beef, 85.15. Lean ground beef. I only buy 85.15. I don't buy anything higher or lower. I try to get 85 as like my sweet spot. You got to have some fat in your meat. I'm sorry. I'm from that school of thought. I can't do 93. Oh, no. I just don't think it has a good flavor. And honestly, once it's cooked in that, you drain it. It's fine. But you do you, boo, is what I always say. Okay. New York strip steaks. 4 New York strips. Look at that. And you got to have marbling in a good steak. You do. At least for New York strip. 2 packs of ground pork. Nice. I love ground pork. Oh, we got 2 pounds of ground pork. I'm going to run out of room here. a tenderloin. This is always good. This is perfect for us, for 3 of us for dinner. Perfect. We have boneless, skinless chicken breast. 3 1-pound packs. I know. Well, last but certainly not least, boneless, skinless thighs. Oh, I love a good thigh. So there we go. I figured it was a little bit of everything. I got some beef, some pork, some chicken. It was like a little nice little array of different things. So I will let you know when we have them what I think of them. Somebody once mentioned, oh, but you're getting it frozen. Wouldn't you rather have it fresh? The reality is I come and put it in my freezer. So there's very rare, and there's the occasion where I go to the store and we cook it up. And I will say, yes, meat, chicken is always better fresh and not frozen. But honestly, I'm not going to the store every day. So this is my Good Chop box. Like I said, I will let you know how much I spent down below. I don't remember, honestly, but there was, like I said, there was a new intro for $100 off. I might have a share a friend. It's not affiliate. It's not, just everybody can share it. You know, if you join, then you can share it too. So I think they might have one of those. And if I do, I will list it down in the description box below. So thank you. All right, here's part 2 of the video. We are going to unbox ButcherBox. We're going to compare 2 meat subscription services for their quality, affordability, convenience is all the same, but more for their quality and affordability. I mean, you know, like I said, I've done a few YouTube channels that I've watched people doing, and the consensus has been they are more expensive than going to your local place. But I would like to compare the taste with local meat. Now, like I said, convenience is important for most of us because we don't have the much time as we want to go to the store. And with the price of beef these days, maybe these are becoming a little bit more popular. So today we're going to open our butcher box. Now I got this small butcher box. All right, it's packed in dry ice. All right, this was $150, and I did get, I believe, free ground beef for life and $30 off. So I ordered organic chicken breast. Pack of that. This is 3 pounds of organic chicken breast. Again, you can pick out what you want. You might not like the choices I've made, but you know, you get like so many choices per box, and you can just pick what cuts. You can get all beef, you can get all chicken. I kind of decided to create my own box. Alaskan sockeye salmon burgers. We like the ones from Trader Joe's, so I'm curious to see how they compare to those. Wild caught Alaskan sockeye salmon. We have 32 pounds of sockeye salmon. And here's my organic. No, this might not be organic. This is 85/15 ground beef. No antibiotics, no added hormones. I don't think it's organic. Though it's Whole30 approved, but it's not organic. Not that it matters to me, but I know for some people it does. So you get 2 pounds of that. You gotta try the steaks. We got 4 of the grass-fed beef top sirloin steaks. Okay. I have pork breakfast sausage. This also came free because I was looking, I had my box made, then I went to leave. Not for I wasn't going to order, I was just going, you know. And it said, "Oh, don't leave, we'll throw in some sausage." So note to self, act like you're going to leave and they'll throw in something free. All right, boneless pork loin chops. I believe there's 4. I don't know for sure. I always forget. Like, I don't know the exact amount. Serving size 4 ounces. Servings per container 8. So maybe there's, I don't know. I think there's only 4 pork chops though. Unless there's 8 pork chops, but I'll give you the rundown at the end. And I got me a pork roast, a boneless pork butt half. This is good for when Timmy comes home. He likes pulled pork, and you make your best pulled pork with the butt. It goes right in the crock pot, and it will cook. It's a nice size. I mean, I've gotten bigger in the store, I'm not gonna lie. It's not as big as I'm normally used to, but, you know, we're gonna see. We're gonna see if the quality of meat is worth the extra money. You know, I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items, I believe. So we'll see. I will keep you up to. This is going to be filmed over several weeks, this video. So we're going to have our unboxing of our Big Chop box, unboxing of our Butcher box. We're going to taste a few of them. We're going to come back and revisit. We're going to see if it's worth the extra money to buy this stuff. You know me, I'm a person who likes her meat not frozen. I tend to, like ground beef, yeah. But we're talking about roasts and steaks. I just like to grab it and cook it up. It's a personal preference. But we will see. I'm interested to see how these salmon burgers are. Like I said, I like the ones at Trader Joe's. So we'll see if these, how they are. So we will be back to revisit this video. Well, we're back. We're back to give you some information and to give you my opinion. Because I've had several pieces from the boxes already. And I wanted to do it that way because you need to know if it's what's it. But let me also put out there, just because I might not like something or I like something doesn't mean you will like it or not like it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, always know that. Use it as a guide, not like as, oh my God, gospel. D doesn't like it, I'm not going to like it. D loves it, I'm going to love it. Because we all have different tastes. We do. All right. This was a fun little thing to do. Hey, meat, it's not a bad thing. So we had 2 boxes. The first box, now the clips are a little bit choppy because when I did the first unboxing, I was unsure I was going to do the second unboxing, but I decided to do it. That's why it's kind of an abrupt end to the first one because I kind of ended the video. So I had to click that out. So in case, I'm putting that out there. So yes, that was 2 different subscription boxes. They pretty much gauge the same price and you do kind of get the same kind of thing. It just depends on, there's little differences, not anything huge. And if you don't like I said, you could watch other videos, other YouTubers. You just put in Good Chop Box unboxing or Butcher Box unboxing and look at what other people have to say. Just don't, like I said, don't ever take what I say as gospel because like I said, we all have different opinions. All right, my glasses, I have some notes. All right, and I also can give you some deals because they're refer a friend. Again, it's not an ambassador link or an affiliate link. It's just refer a friend. Like with you get Butcher Box or Good Chop Box, you want to give it to a friend or refer a friend, you can share that as well. Or you can just send it to me and I'll share it again too. All right, let's start with Good Chop Box. I could actually give you $100. And what they do is they take 50 off your first box, 30 off your second box, and 20 off your third box. Now, here's the thing. You get your first box and don't like it, cancel it. You're not obligated with either of these programs to stay in. It's not anything that you're hooked into for life. Okay, I will tell you that. That's nice to know. And Good Chop offers a medium box and a large box. Why don't they call it small and large? I don't know. But the medium box is $149. You get 6 cuts, I guess 6 cuts of meat. It's a selection. And some you get like, if you get burgers, I think I said 8. It's 6. I didn't know that. I was trying to count. And like steaks, some of the cuts you'll get 4 steaks. Some of the cuts you'll get 2 steaks, depending on how expensive the cut of meat is. And the large box is $269. You get 12 cuts of or selections of meat. You're on a 4-week rotation. Again, you could delay it anytime. You could cancel it at any time. Like you feel like, oh my God, it's 4 weeks and I'm not ready for more meat. I don't have any room in my freezer. Then you just delay it. And they're totally fine with that. Pause or cancel is what I was trying to say. And Good Chop Box takes, I believe, MasterCard, Visa, and PayPal. I'm not sure if it tells me, because I know I use PayPal. That's how I know that. So I used PayPal for Good Chop Box. Now, Butcher Box only takes MasterCard, Visa, and Apple Pay. They don't take PayPal. I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter, but I wanted to pay by PayPal. So the Butcher Box, they have custom boxes. You could have a mixed box, a custom box, which is apparently the most popular, which is their most expensive, a mixed box, a beef and chicken box, a beef and pork box, and an all beef box. Now, only the custom box is $159. The other boxes, the mixed, the beef and chicken, the beef and pork, or the all beef, are $137. Or $253 if you get they have a classic and a big box. Nobody likes to use the word small, apparently. That's one thing I've learned. So, I went with the custom box because I just like to put in what I want to put in. And each of them also, which is very similar, they run specials where if you want to add this, add that. They're having this, they're having it. You can always throw that in your box. You did see what I got. I did got a selection from both of beef, chicken, pork, and seafood. And Butcher Box is offering, I could offer you $30 off your first box and free ground beef for life. What I will say about the ground beef is it's $85.15. I did find it a bit fatty. Like I found I get $85.15 all the time. That's the beef I always get. I just think it lends itself to burgers, and I'm willing to pay the points for it. But it was a tasty. It definitely, I will say, the beef in both boxes were better than beef that I've had at my local store. Now, what I will say as well is if it's not in your budget, it's not in your budget. There's no reason to strap yourself to get these meat subscription boxes. So if this is something you can't afford, then turn this video off. Hit that like, and I wouldn't worry about it. But if it's something that you can afford, I tell you, are you saving money? Not really. You're not really saving money. If you went to you would probably pay what you are saving is time, and it's already pre-shrunk wrapped for you, ready to go in the freezer. So that is something that am I willing to pay for that? Sure. Do I have to go out to the store? I don't. And the way meat is right now, it's easier for me to do this right now. And we don't eat a whole lot of beef. So I won't probably be ordering every 4 weeks. It'd probably be maybe every 3 months, perhaps. Depends on what I get. I did start off the Good Chop box. My Good Chop box was a large box, and my Butcher box was a classic box. I did change. I am going to get one more Good Chop because I want to use my rest of my coupon. I did move it down to the medium box, so I'll get $30 off of that. So instead of being $149, it'll be $110, right? But the few of the things that I learned, now this is all I've learned. They're very, like I said, they're all about grass-fed, grass-finished, wildly caught. The chickens are eating good stuff. If that's something you really don't care about, again, I wouldn't purchase this. Because if this isn't important to you, you're really throwing your money out to the wind. Because if the meat you're having is fine, I won't worry about it. But some people are very into all that and sustainability, and that's fabulous. And that's what this program is for. Like I said, if you don't care what your chickens are eating and where they're grazing and where your beef's grazing, then that's what the extra money is for. It's because of the extra care they take with these animals. And somebody mentioned, again, I don't know if this is true, that Butcher Box beef is not local. It's there. They live across the globe or something. I don't know. I don't care where my cattle lives. I know, but some people are like, oh my God, it's not U.S. Just because it's not sourced in the U.S. doesn't mean it's not a U.S. product. If you own that cattle, they consider it a U.S. cattle. Again, I don't care where my cow lives. I don't care where he grazes. I just care that he's tender. But I know some people are just, it's funny like that. So I always say you have to take those things into consideration. Both of them, I adored the steaks. We had steaks from both boxes. They both were fantastic. The chicken, now I will be the first one to tell you, I don't care what my chicken eats. I don't care where she grazes. I just need to eat her. But I will say that the chicken in both boxes, especially the Butcher Box, I think the Butcher Box chicken was slightly better, was definitely noticeably better. Like when I first made the first batch of chicken, I just put it in my oven with some spices. I wanted to keep it simple because I wanted to be able to taste the chicken. I didn't want to put it in a breading and fry. I just wanted to be able the chicken to shine. And everybody noticed that it was different. It was extremely tender. It definitely, you could taste the difference in the texture of the chicken. So something to be said for that. So yeah, I will raise my hand and say, yeah, I didn't think I would be able to taste the difference, and I did. So I will definitely be ordering chicken again. Yeah, we had salmon last night from, I'm so confused where I got the butcher box. I couldn't find my Good Shop salmon. It must be in the back of the freezer. And the color was beautiful. It was a beautiful, vibrant, deep pink. So everybody knows the difference in the color. Like, wow, is this okay to eat? Because our salmon's usually lighter pink because it's probably been frozen. It's probably been sitting there for God knows how long. And again, this was raised on a farm. It wasn't, I don't know, or was it wild caught? I never know the difference, but it's raised humanely. Let's put it that way. And everybody knows the difference in the salmon. So we will be reordering the salmon again. I did order the salmon. They're called burgers. I think they're more like salmon, just round salmon fillets. We haven't eaten those yet. Now the pork. The pork was okay. I don't know if I would order the pork again. I might just keep it to a beef and fish and chicken. The pork was okay. I had a butt and we had pork chops. The butt was from Butcher Box. It was good. Again, a little greasy. I will tell you that when I put, and butt is normally greasy. That's why we have to count it in points. It's normally a fattier piece of meat anyway. The pork chops are okay. We're not big pork chop people. We're more loin. I haven't had the loin yet. I will say the loin was a little bit pricey for the size of the loin. I'm used to getting a nice, thick tenderloin. This was a little small. So you will notice a difference in size of what you're used to. And they portion things out, which is kind of nice. So there is a give and take with these. You have to understand that when you're ordering this kind of stuff, you're paying for the way it's raised, that they're packaging it nicely for you, and they're leaving it on your doorstep. Everything was beautifully frozen. Nothing was even like a little bit thawed out. I put everything, I did my video, I put it right away. It was fat. If you see how hard it is when you're clunking together. So you kind of know. Both include the shipping. There's not a separate price for shipping. On the Butcher Box, did I mention the free ground beef for life? You get, I think it's 2 packages. I think. Don't quote me on that one. I think it's 2 packages, which is 2 pounds. Which is nice. Good Chop doesn't offer that. They don't offer it. They give you your $100 and they break it into 3 boxes and that's it. You don't get any other bonuses. But Butcher Box, some people get free bacon. Depends on what specials they run when they run them. They've had bacon and I've seen beef. So right now it's the ground beef, which is kind of sets them apart from Good Chop when you think about it. This is an ongoing, thing, and you probably pay a little, it's probably at least $15 to $20. I want to say $15, $18 value. Now they did have, I'm not sure which subscription box it was. Again, I'm going a little bit batty. One of them had ground turkey, and I thought it was a little bit pricey. It is ground turkey, so I kind of I wouldn't pay that. But hey, that's me. Maybe you would. And I always say, whatever you do, you boo. And that's how life goes. I will read the thing about Good Chop. Good Chop, who we are. We founded Good Chop with a simple mission to bring Americans an online butcher they can trust. We pledge to bring you quality meats and seafood from domestic farms and fisheries, raised responsibly without antibiotics, added hormones, nothing but the real deal. We care. We work with family farmers and independent ranchers who share our concerns for animal welfare and sustainable practices. They handle their animals with compassionately and humanely, with sufficient space, shelter, and water, and a diet free of antibiotics and added hormones. So that is their deal. It says born and bred in the U.S. See, that's the difference. I think it says it here. Did you know imported meat can be labeled product of the U.S. even if cattle are raised abroad? We think we can do better, so we source our meat from American farmers who are committed to the quality and sustainability here at home. See, that's where you can get away with it. It's kind of like I have a honey place, and one of the local honeys is orange blossom, but the bees go to Florida to pollinate. Well, that technically is not local because those bees are down in Florida. So I'm not going to get the allergy immunity from that honey. So I always ask her when I go in, which honey did the bees that were here. So that's, I love orange blossom, but it doesn't. We do it for several benefits besides the fabulous taste of honey. We do it for the allergies, because a lot of the boys here in this house have allergy problems, so that's part of the reason we use it. So yeah, so that is their story. And let me see with Butcher if they give any kind of thing. Let me see, they might have they have corned beef. Like I said, there's always add-ons that they have that you could add to your box. Now here it goes. Two 1 pound packs of ground beef is $15. I guess that's not horrible. It makes it like $7.50 a pound. Like I said, you have to decide if this is in your budget and you can afford it. Don't buy it if you can't. It's not worth going, if you, and there's nothing wrong with local food. There isn't. They have that. They have member deals. They have limited edition gifts. If you would sit there and say, Denise, what one do you like better? I would have to go with the Butcher Box, only because I think the variety is better and giving you something every month. Like that free ground beef for life, I think is a deal breaker, because you're getting a $15 value added onto your box every month. I think that's, they need to do that as well. If you want to compete with this meat subscription, I think you need to do that. And that's my 2 cents. But like I said, everything I've had, I probably going to, like I said, to stick with the meat, chicken, and fish. Probably not going to do the pork. We had the breakfast sausage from, I get confused. I can't remember where I got it from. Did I like it? It was okay, but you have to understand, I live around the corner from a place called Haynes Pork Shop. They bring pigs in and they butcher them locally. So I can get the freshest ground sausage right around the corner. So that's another reason I'm a little bit of a pork snob, because of having Haynes right around my corner. So yeah, we go there a lot. So for me, that's the deal. I would just get my pork from Haynes. But the steaks, and we don't have a lot of meat because of just trying to eat healthier. And honestly, sometimes nothing wrong with a little bit of beef once in a while. The boys have been like loving the tasting, like, oh, we got steak, we got burgers, and they were absolutely thrilled. So, and my son, when I made a mistake for Valentine's Day, he was just like, Mom, this is the best steak you've ever made. So that was a Butcher Box. So that's my 2 cents. I hope this helped you in a little bit of a way. Like, I don't want to lead you on it. Again, you don't have to buy it. I'm just thought it'd be fun to compare the two and try a meat subscription and share it with you. Like I said, I will have links down below for either one. I think they give me $15 back if you subscribe. Don't feel the need to do that to give me, you have to want to do this. It has to be within your budget and within your means. Remember, we have to live within our means. But if you're like me and you just can't find the stuff at your local store anyway, it's probably not a bad idea. Just saying. Like I said, it comes right to your door. And you let them know what day you want it, and it's there, which is kind of nice. You pay extra. To ship something frozen, that's expensive. So, because it's a 2-day ship or a 1-day ship. So, yeah, they're picking up that it's included in your package. Again, that's another reason why it's like, wow, I can go to my local butcher or my local store and get this meat. You probably can save money getting it at your local, but you haven't had to go out of your house. You haven't had to package it. And is it the top of the line meat as well? And you'll see in a few of them, they'll offer you a higher grade and a lower grade. You might have to pay a little extra for like this certain type of filet. Like they have filet and there's like this higher end filet. So you absolutely can play with it. You don't always have to get the most expensive. You can get the, the next level, and it's perfectly acceptable. But I thought I'd share that. I will have both links down below for either subscription. Go take a look at them if you're interested and read up on them and see which one fits your budget, fits your lifestyle, fits what you want to, what you want to think of your meat as. What's important to you? That's all it bottom line, what's important to you. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed this. This was a lot of fun to do. The boys were thrilled. I bought these boxes with my own money, just so you know. Yes, I spent $300 on meat. I know. It's a dirty job, but somebody has to do it. I know, And my freezers, in fact, I just had to pause my one box because I don't have any room in my freezer. Oops. But I will be buying my chicken as locally as well, because again, I couldn't feed my family with this. Now, if you're just two of you, the smaller boxes are perfect for a couple or a single person. If you have a big family, there's no way you could afford that. I mean, you can if you have the means, but you'd have to be buying a lot of meat to feed, like, 7 or 8 people. I'm just saying. I know. When Timmy's home, it's like 7 or 8 people. So that's it. I've talked way too long. I hope you enjoyed this video on Food Finds Friday. If you did, give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comment section if you've had it, what you think of it. And like I said, if you decide to order, let me know. Like I said, both codes, $30 off Butcher Box with free ground beef for life. That's a special at the moment. And $100 off Good Chop, but it's put into 3 boxes. $50 off your first, $30 off your second, and $20 off your third. Again, you get your 1 box, you say, hey, this isn't for me, you cancel it. Both of them are very good like that. You're not locked into anything. So I like that. So have a great rest of your day. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, come join the Dish with D community and hit that subscribe button and join us. We are breaking down our weight loss 1 pound at a time. I will dish with you another day, my lovelies.